Welcome back. We are now in episode 6 and we finally left Peragus behind. We have now here the galaxy map, so we can proceed to Telos Citadel Station, and let's just do that.
Attention, this is Citadel Station Bay Control, Dock Module 126. Please remain where you are. Lieutenant Dahlgren will arrive shortly to meet you. That is all.
I don't like the sound of that. If they think we caused the explosion... Uh-oh. Here comes the welcoming party. They may not know what happened, so don't blow it.
I'm Lieutenant Gren, Telos Security Force. I'm under orders to take you into custody in regards to the destruction of the Peragus mining facility.
Okay, let's see. We didn't have anything to do with that.
That as it may be, the circumstances of your arrival are suspect at best. Due to the nature of the investigation, I have no specific timetable to offer you. In the meantime, your ship and any droids will have to be given over for safekeeping. Yes, that includes you. You are a droid, so you will be detained. In addition, we will have to take your personal arms and armor until the completion of our inquiry.
Will I be able to get my gear back?
If you are cleared of any involvement, your personal effects will be returned to you. You will be held briefly in the TSF station until living quarters can be arranged, at which point you will be placed under house arrest. Do you understand?
I do. I'll cooperate.
Good. My men will relieve you of any arms and armor. Please follow me.
Tell me I'm not going to jail again.
But you are going to jail again. And someone suddenly approaches the Ebon Hawk. And she probably doesn't have good intentions. Let's wait and see.
You will be held here briefly. Living quarters are being arranged for you and your companions as we speak. Someone will return shortly to escort you to an apartment in residential module 082.
Wait, I had some questions.
I've many matters to tend to. Your questions will have to wait.
Of course they will.
Well, we might be here for a while. Might as well get comfortable.
Someone is coming. So this is the last of the Jedi. I must admit I'm a little disappointed.
You're wrong. I am no Jedi.
Jedi or no, you're the one I am pledged to kill. There is no mistaking that. The Exchange has a bounty on Jedi, you know. You're worth quite a bit of money.
The Exchange, huh? I'm pretty sure some two-bit pistol jockey like yourself isn't one of them.
Hey? I'm more than skilled enough to work for the Exchange.
You bounty hunters couldn't even win a fair fight. You're the cheapest, most worthless mercenary scum in the galaxy. I'd hire a Mandalorian over your filth in a second.
No Mandalorian could match my skills. No Mandalorian could have been clever enough to infiltrate this station, taken the identity of one of the guards, then...
Then what? Overloaded our force cage fields and made it look like an accident? You probably don't even have the guts to fight me. Pathetic.
Don't think overloading your cages had not occurred to me. You're wanted alive, but I doubt anyone will care as long as I bring them your corpse.
We're in a TSF station. How do you expect to get away with this?
The security cameras have mysteriously shorted out. There will be no witnesses to your escape attempt, during which I'll have been forced to kill you. By the time the TSF realize I'm not one of them, I will be far from this place.
That's actually a nice plane, but you didn't count on us being a Jedi. Let's see. Let's get this over with.
Come, Jedi. It is time to die.
Hey, leave him alone. You want to fight? Then try me if you've got the guts.
You have goaded me once, and you shall not do so twice. But I shall dispose of all of you eventually. And an old woman, a fool, and a broken Jedi are no match to my skills.
That's actually a nice description of our party right now. Let's see. We have a level up, but we will save that for later. For now, let's just go for it. Force push. You will try to horror, and you will try to sneak attack him. He saves everything. Let's see. Try horror again, and you go for force value. They keep saving. It doesn't matter. Let's just attack him, and Atman can still sneak attack. And you're done.
The security cameras are... What? What's going on here?
Man down! Quick! Call a medic!
All right, Jedi. I want you to back up slowly. Hands in front of you. Into the force cage. Cooperate, and we won't have to gun you down.
Come on, Lieutenant. They've already killed... who is that? Is that Batu Rem?
No, he was an assassin. It's a good thing you didn't have to depend... It's a good thing I didn't have to depend on you for protection.
Rem's no assassin.
Batu Rem is on leave. He shouldn't even be on the station. This man isn't him.
No, he isn't. I'm glad someone noticed that only after you tried to kill me.
We've arranged for an apartment in residential module 082. You'll stay there under house arrest until our investigation of the Peragus matter is complete. You'll be under TSF protection. I'll personally clear any visitors to your quarters, and we'll investigate this incident to the best of our ability.
Okay, we are kinda disappointed with them, so let's just go with this. The best of your ability? That's not very inspiring, is it? Just take me to my quarters.
Officer, get Lieutenant Yima a report of this incident. She'll look into this. The rest of you come with me. We'll escort you to the apartment in 082 immediately.
And now we are under house arrest.
These will serve as your quarters for the duration of your house arrest. 2 officers will be stationed outside at all times. Again, I'll clear any visitors. There won't be another incident.
But just to be on the safe side, why don't you leave us a blaster or two?
Yeah, fortunately we don't need blasters. How long will I be here?
I can't say. We have a ship examining what's left of the Peragus facility now, so your stay might be brief. We'll keep you informed.
Now, this is a step up from a force cage, at least.
If there are any problems, we'll use the wall terminal to contact you. Let's go.
Yeah,
This
go.
isn't good. We've got to get off this station.
Why do we need to leave?
What do you think the TSF is going to find at Peragus? That could bring the Sith... You know what? Forget it. As long as we're trapped here, it doesn't matter.
What do you think, Rhea?
We cannot stay in any one place too long, but our path has brought us here for a reason. I must meditate on this. In the meantime, we should rest.
Yeah, you go ahead and meditate. As for me, I could use some sleep.
And now we rest. That's so weird way to rest, but okay. And we are receiving a phone call or whatever this is. Let's see. Incoming call from someone from TSF, and we will accept it.
Excuse me, you have a caller. Moza, representing the Ithorian planet restoration interests on Telos. Lieutenant Grenz cleared him if you'd like to speak with him.
Yes, please send him in.
Very well. I'll let him in now.
Thank you for seeing me. I am Moza, and I have come to see you on behalf of Chodo Habat, our leader here. For these alien people, I will try to read their dialogue as fast as I can, but sometimes I will not be able to fully read it. So we will try our best here. Let's see. What is this about? Are you familiar with the restoration project on Telos? Yeah, in this case it was the opposite. The alien dialogue was longer than what he was saying, but sometimes it will be the opposite. So let's see. No, could you explain it to me? The surface of Telos was destroyed during the Jedi Civil War a few years ago. This Citadel Station is part of the Republic's planetary restoration area. Citadel Station uses energy fields to seal off portions of the planet's surface, then generate and controls the weather patterns. Once the weather in the zone is stabilized, new animals and plant life is introduced to restore the ecosystem. Recently, however, we have run into contention with the corporation known as Zerka. Perhaps you have heard of our recent troubles. It was hard. Let's see. No, what troubles have you had? Hitorians are well known as ecologists and agricultural engineers. The Telosian government asked those of my herd to help restore their planet. Things were smoothly at first. The Republic funded us generously, hoping Telos would be a model for restoration of planets damaged by the war. The funding enabled us to purchase flora and fauna from Onderon. Upgrades to Citadel Station's shield network have allowed us to purify and reseed small portions of the surface. Then the troubles began. Republic relations with Onderon began to deteriorate, increasing the purchase and transport costs of our biological materials. And as the station grew, the Telosian security force was no longer large enough to police the entire station. Zerka approached the Republic and offered supply and security contracts. Their paramilitary security division now polices 2/3 of Citadel Station. Zerka has integrated themselves into the Telosian political system and economy. They are currently pressing to be awarded our planet restoration contract. Their effort hinders our cause greatly, and will have terrible consequences for the planet's restoration. Yeah, now I just decided I will not read these dialogues. I will fix them in post-production because it is too fast the majority of times and I can't read it all. So let's see. How is Zerka? I don't really know how to pronounce this. I guess it's Zerka. How is Zerka arming the restoration project? Zerka recently wrested control of a number of restoration zones on the planet's surface from us. These zones began to deteriorate within weeks. If this continues, the restoration process will be brought to an halt, and the Republic will not be willing to continue the funding needed to resurrect it. Telos will remain dead forever. How did they take the restoration zones? Through a combination of legal loopholes, purchased political favors, strong-arm tactics, and sabotage. We Hitorians are simply not prepared to deal with such. We are passive people. We wish only to help restore the natural beauty of Telos. Could you get to the point? Chodo Habat is a powerful priest, our spiritual leader. He sensed something upon your arrival, a disturbance, an echo in the force. Chodo felt you might be able to aid us. He bid me to tell you, if you could help Telos heal, it may be possible for him to heal you. What do you mean? I am unclear as to what Chodo means by this. He says the echo he felt upon your arrival suggests that you yourself are damaged. He can feel the pain through the force.
Perhaps Chodo Habat should turn his eyes to his own people, if they truly suffer so.
Forgive me, I am unclear as what Chodo's message, and I may have related it incorrectly. If this offer of mutual aid interests you, please go to the Hitorian compound here in Residential 082 when you are able. Chodo Habat would be most pleased to see you. I'll consider it. I do hope so. Farewell.
Now perhaps we will be able to rest uninterrupted.
I doubt it, but okay, let's try to rest again. And again, we have another call. Incoming call before D4, so it's a droid. Zerka Corporation Citadel Branch.
Good day. I am B4D4, Administrative Assistant for Zerka Corporation's Citadel Station Branch. I am attempting to connect you with Executive Officer Jana Lorso. May I put you through?
Yeah, and I was correct. It's pronounced Zerka. Let's see. What does she want?
I am sorry, but I do not know. I am only her Administrative Assistant. May I put you through?
Yes, go ahead.
Thank you. I will connect you now. Good day.
Thank you for accepting my call. As my assistant no doubt informed you, I am Jana Lorso.
Why are you calling?
I understand that you were approached by an Ithorian earlier. Doubtless he tried to obtain your help, attempting to purchase it with imposed guilt and veiled threats.
I don't recall him threatening me.
Oh, and I suppose he didn't mention the exchange, helping you with any problems here? In other words, the Ithorians won't lead the exchange to you if you work with them.
No, he didn't mention anything like that.
Well, no matter. My apologies. I never intended to waste your time discussing Ithorians.
Then why did you mention it? Go on.
I believe you're a person of influence. Someone I'd like on my side, rather than aiding the Ithorians, whose quasi-mysticism and bumbling foolishness is standing in the way of progress and profit. I'm not asking for your help, though. I'm offering you a job. Work for Zerka and be handsomely rewarded. You'd be helping yourself. If you're interested, please visit our offices here in Residential 082. B44 will know what to do when you arrive.
How are the Ithorians in the way of things?
Their plans for the restoration of Telos are aimless and meandering. Restore the sacred natural beauty of Telos, they say. Just what does that mean? How does that apply to natural resource development and consumption? The proper planning of urban sectors, resorts and tourism? It doesn't. The Ithorians are spending billions of Republic credits on a plan with no defined profit. If it continues, they'll drive the Republic into irreparable debt and have nothing to show for it but a few meadows and a weather generator the size of a small continent.
Let's see. What sort of work are we talking about?
I'd rather discuss that in person. I'll be more than happy to answer any and all questions when you visit our offices.
I'll come by when I can.
Excellent. Good luck with that messy investigation, and I hope to see you shortly.
We should get back to bed. Whenever they decide to release us, we should get going immediately.
And let's see if 3 is the charm.
Explain something to me.
I do not have the years required, nor the desire to indulge you.
If he served in the war, well, Jedi are supposed to be tough, capable.
Yes, and what are they without the Force? Take the greatest Jedi Knight, strip away the Force, and what remains? They rely on it, depend on it more than they know. Watch as one tries to hold a blaster, as they try to hold a lightsaber, and you will see nothing more than a woman, or a man, a child.
But to lose so much, I guess I didn't realize how much they relied on it.
Do not be surprised. In many ways, even you are more capable than a Jedi. You could survive where they could not simply because you do not hear the Force as they do. It is irony of a sort, and it is why I tolerate your presence now.
But such a loss of ability, for a Jedi, it seems so extreme.
He has been gone from war some time. It is conflict that strengthens us, and isolation that weakens us, erodes us. Add to that he turned away from war, did all that he could to forget it, and the last piece clicks into place. But we have spoken enough of this, and we do him a disservice by not speaking of this while he is present.
I've come to inform you that the Telosian government has completed its inspection of what's left of the Peragus facility. It appears that the Harbinger had indeed been present, though it was gone when our ships arrived and was responsible for the station's destruction. Logs recovered from the facility's wreckage indicated that the miners perished as a result of sabotage, which began while you and your companions were either incapacitated or incarcerated. As such, you are to be released from house arrest. However, the Republic is sending its own ship. They have insisted that you remain on station for the duration of their search.
But we will probably will not be. Why is the Republic sending a ship?
To further investigate the station's destruction and search for their missing ship, the Harbinger.
More investigations. How long will I have to stay?
The sojourn is already en route, likely not more than a few standard days. Feel free to use these quarters during your stay.
Is the Ebon Hawk still impounded?
The vessel's IND is complete. Please visit the TSF station and entertainment module 081 to complete the necessary paperwork at the front desk. The Ebon Hawk should be transferred from the impound docks by the time you're free to leave.
What about my T3?
After filling out the paperwork, it'll be transferred with your ship along with your confiscated weapons and armor.
And that was it.
Now what? We can't just stick around. We need to find a way off the station. Whether it's the Ebon Hawk or some other ship. We could hit Nar Shaddaa, maybe. If you've got people coming after you, it's where you go to get lost in the crowd.
You know that from experience?
Hey, everyone needs to get lost once in a while. Get away from something, you know? It's no big deal.
Okay. What do you think, Rhea?
It is difficult to say. I feel we came to Telos for a reason, but we may have spent too much time here already. Even if the Harbinger was destroyed at Peragus, more Sith could already be on their way. Still, there is a chance we might learn of other Jedi here, on the planet's surface. Jedi who might help us restore your abilities, or sever the link between us.
Well, what do you think?
Other Jedi. I should see if I can find anything out here.
It is unlikely, but we shall see.
We shall see indeed. So, a lot has happened. I didn't comment earlier because I just didn't want to stop or talk at the same time as they were talking. But first of all, Ethan and Kreia apparently can have conversations when we are quote-unquote sleeping, which is interesting. And Kreia actually made a great point about Jedi. So Jedi apparently are kind of dependent on the Force, and without it they are nothing. It's an interesting point. Let's see. Let's start by leveling up Kreia. Skills, stealth, and awareness. And I have another one which will go into treat injury. For feats, let's see. You just lost your hand, so you have no choice but to fight with one hand, and to symbolize that, let's just give her Master Dueling. And you have no powers for now, and that's it. We have no equipment, I believe. Yeah, we don't. Let's see what we have. Lieutenant Gran has released you from house arrest, but you must remain on board the Citadel Station until the Republic completes its own investigation of the Peragus incident. And we can use this apartment as headquarters. And we can get our stuff back, which we will do. We have to talk to Zerka or to Moza, which is clearly dark side, light side. And we can investigate the guy who tried to assassinate us. An assassin disguised as Batono, a TSF officer on Citadel Station, made an attempt on your life while you were imprisoned there. It might be worth trying to find out who hired him and why. And that's it for now. Let's see. First things first, let's get our stuff back, because we are kinda defenseless right now. Well, not entirely, we still have the Force But let's just get our stuff. Let's see. We are in residential 82. Residential module 82 East. Oh, okay, we can download area map, which we won't do, and we can transit to another module. Oh, okay, we will probably have to unlock these terminals before... this is a fast travel system. Let's see what more we have here. Okay, there's an Victorian. These contract disputes are quite distressing. The planet will not grow strong while we bicker with Zerka. Yes. Let's check this real fast. Yeah, entertainment module 81. It's where we get our stuff back.
A Republic ship was supposed to have arrived to take control of the situation here. I hope it's not too late. The problems are becoming too much for the TSF to handle.
Go this way. Merchant. Let's get our stuff first and then we'll see. Please, I don't want any trouble. It was an accident, I swear.
That didn't look like an accident to me or my associate here. It looked like you wanted to make a fool of him.
No, that wasn't the way it was. I did not mean to disturb your drinking. Allow me to leave you and go on my way. I will trouble you no longer.
Not even an apology. That won't do at all.
What's going on here?
This Sulluston here had a few things to say about us that we didn't take to so well. We're just trying to work out our differences.
I'd like to hear his side of the story. Oh, thank you. It's very simple. I was at the bar enjoying my drink when these brutes were elbowed their way out of the bar, spilling my beverage all over the two of us. Then they dragged me out here. Look at those two. I know what they want, to send me home with my limbs twisted, body battered and spirit broken. You must help me.
This doesn't have anything to do with you, stranger. Just move right along. Have a drink in the cantina.
Should we ignore it? Nah, let's try to help the guy. I won't let you lay a hand on him.
Just my luck. Someone who wants to be a hero. Why don't you run along before you get hurt?
Can't we talk about this?
Believe me, there's nothing to talk about.
No. Okay, we really don't want to fight, but we will if he attacks us. I don't want to fight you.
Then you shouldn't have gotten involved.
Okay. Fortunately, we have energy resistance and a little bit of horror.
Yeah.
Time to take you down to side.
Okay, let's just attack him. Let's try to use horror again and try to position Atom to sneak attacks. And you are both stunned, and let's just sneak attack this one. Sneak attacks does so much damage. And you are down. No, not yet. Okay, now you are done. And since you are alone, let's just sneak attack you. We are kind of distracting him. Let's try to force push. He saves. We can heal while the others attack him. Okay, now he's attacking Hatton. And it's our turn to attack him. But we don't have sneak attack, which kind of sucks. But it's okay. Force push again. Oh, thank you. I was completely helpless. These mercenaries are too much. I wish something could be done about them. Why are they allowed to do this? The TSF isn't able to do much to keep the peace on the station. Zerka hired too many mercenaries. Even Zerka can't control them. The Republic must do something about this, but it's anyone's guess as to whether or not they will. Yeah, so the kind of police in this station doesn't have enough manpower. Okay, you should leave in case their friends come looking for them. You speak the truth. I will stay away from this cantina until things settle down. Please accept this reward. Well, we didn't ask for reward, but we will still accept it if you want to give us some. Let's see. Thank you. No, thank you. And there he goes. And 100 credits. Not bad. Let's see. Do you have stuff for us? A melee shield, and that's it. Okay, so at least we have a melee shield now. And another information terminal. Let's see. We don't want to download their map, transit to another module, and now, yeah, we can go back to the one we unlocked before. So we have to unlock all these terminals so that we can use them as fast travel. We don't want to go to the cantina right now. Let's keep going. Our stuff should be around here.
The war has really inflated prices here in the Outer Rim. Medical supplies are in short supply and high demand.
Yeah, war tend to do those things. Shuttle door to dock 120. Oh no, we didn't want to go this way. I want my stuff back first. Okay, so let's see. Continue.
Zerka's mercenaries are getting out of hand, and they're too much for the TSF to
I've heard
handle.
about that before.
We need Republic troops to restore.
And here it is. Let's just check this real quickly. No, nothing here. Just some useless crates. Okay. Who do I need to talk to?
The TSF isn't cut out to handle all the problems on Citadel Station right now.
And so I heard it.
We need Republic assistance.
Welcome to Entertainment Module 081's TSF station. How may I be of assistance?
You can give me my stuff back. Lieutenant Grant said to come here to get the Ebon Hawk and the rest of my possessions out of impound.
I will call up the appropriate information now. One moment. Searching. One moment. I regret to inform you that the Ebon Hawk is gone. The TSF believes it was stolen and is currently investigating.
Yeah, it was the lady with white hair. Let's see. Stolen? How is that even possible?
It seems the Ebon Hawk was transferred to Telos' surface instead of an impound dock. However, both the requester and the point of delivery are unknown. In addition, the vessel is not showing up at any government-sanctioned landing site. I would conjecture that it has been stolen, and the TSF records have been illegally accessed and modified.
I knew it! That stupid T3 unit stole our ship. It's probably joyriding through the system right now, laughing at us, laughing at me.
That is
Poor
unlikely.
T3.
While your utility droid is not accounted for, numerous satellites track all incoming and outgoing vessels. There is no record of the Ebon Hawk leaving the system.
Wait, you're saying the ship's actually somewhere on Telos' surface? I don't understand. Telos' atmosphere is highly corrosive outside the shielded restoration zones. Where else could someone land safely?
I'm sorry. I'm afraid that's all the information I have for you. Of course, the quarters and residential module 082 will remain yours until the situation is resolved.
Okay, so you lost my ship basically. And as a matter of fact, I was saying module 82, but they actually say 082, so I will do so as well. Let's see. Do we want to antagonize him? No, we don't want to do this one. Isn't there anything more the TSF can do?
Not beyond investigating the matter and extending our offer of free room and board.
Yeah, they investigate a lot, but nothing gets done. Can I get my possessions back at least?
Fortunately, your possessions were kept in the armory and were uncompromised. I will open the door for you so that you may retrieve them. You will find them in the security lockers.
What am I supposed to do now?
I am not qualified to answer that question. However, it is unlikely that someone could steal a starship from under TSF observation without considerable backing. If your vessel has been stolen, there is a fair chance that the exchange possesses relevant information. I do not know what else to suggest, beyond waiting in your quarters for further word.
Tell me about the exchange.
The exchange is a major intergalactic crime syndicate. They are trying to gain a foothold in the Citadel, most likely seeking to integrate themselves as fully as possible with the new Telos. It is rumored that the Bumani Exchange Corporation, located in Residential Module 082, is a front for the exchange on Citadel Station.
Yeah, the exchange is kind of a mafia. Let's see. Was there anything in the system about our ship?
There was a query regarding the Ebonhawk's ID signature sent from the Peragus mining facility. However, all data collected in response to the query has been deleted. It is likely that this information was removed when the vessel's transfer request was modified.
It's interesting. I don't think I misheard him, but he said Peragus instead of Peragus. It's interesting how different characters pronounce things differently. I don't know if it's on purpose or if it's just a mistake. But it's interesting. It's like Narshada or Narshada. Let's see. Okay, I don't think there's anything more for us here. I'll be going now. So, our ship got stolen. The TSF protocol droid told you that the Bumani Exchange Corporation, located in Residential Module 082, is rumored to be an exchange front. The TSF protocol droid suggested that you contact them in regard to your missing ship. And this is it. Let's just get our stuff back for now. I don't think that was ours, but it is now, I don't care. And our stuff, is this everything? It doesn't look like it. Yeah, they are distributed for the various lockers. Let's just get anything. Okay. Okay, this was boring, but it was to avoid anything in our inventory to be considered a new thing. So, do we want the miner uniform? No, it doesn't make any sense. Let's just go with normal clothes for now. We want our armband. We want let's use this while we still have them. We want awareness. This is the better ones for us. Let's get us a little bit of fortitude. And do we want dexterity or do we want I think we want constitution. Yeah, so it evens out. For now, this will be our equipment. For weapons, we were using an heavy blaster, and this is it. And let's just get the plasma torch if you want to bash some things. For Kreia, she can actually use the miner uniform, but we won't give it to her. Let's go for this. An energy shield. Let's give her reflex. And some sword. 110, 110. What's the difference? This one is fully upgradable. This one is 212. This one is better actually. And this will be it for Kreia. Now for Ethan, let's give him his jacket, which is actually a nice armor. So, a stealth field generator, because he has some stealth indeed. Let's give him some skills. More skills. It's okay. And if I am not mistaken, he had a mining laser and a disruption pistol, and this will be it for now. Okay, everyone has an equipment. Let's see, is anything we can do here? Oh, there you are. Let's see.
Something I can help you with?
How will you recover from the destruction of the Peragus mining facility?
To be honest with you, I just don't know. We desperately rely on the fuel to keep Citadel Station running. If we can't find a new fuel source soon, we'll be in bad shape.
How bad?
There's enough fuel in the reserves to keep Citadel Station from falling out of orbit, and for managing the restoration project, but not much more than that.
Can't the Republic increase funding for the station?
If only it were that easy. The Republic's tight on credits right now, still recovering from the war. They're sparing all they can, but it's not enough. We relied almost completely on Peragus for our fuel. It's hard to make up for a planet's worth of fuel exports.
Is there anything that can be done?
Absolutely. We need to find a new fuel service, sign contracts, make agreements. A soldier like me is not good at that sort of thing.
I'll keep my eyes out if there's some sort of finder's fee. Oh no, that's not it. If I can help, I'd like to.
You? You've got enough trouble, I think. And this is all your fault anyway.
What is my fault? I was just there. Still think I'm to blame?
Look, it doesn't matter what I think. But sure, if you find someone with a load of fuel in their hand they'd like to sell to us, let me know. I'll be waiting.
Oh, of course you will. Let's see. We have a quest now to find a new fuel source for Telos, because they were using fuel from Peragus and now they can't anymore. But it wasn't because of me. Let's see.
Something I can help you with?
Yeah, you had something about any work. Do you have any work I could do?
Would you be interested in helping us by bringing in some bounties?
Yes, we would. Tell me about the bounties.
This isn't a bounty, so to speak. But we're looking for a man named Batono who's been missing for some time. Also, 2 ruthless killers that we'd managed to capture and hold here in the TSF station escaped and are currently at large. We're also looking for any information about the imposter Batu Rem.
So am I. Okay, let's start with Batono.
Batono was the overseer of dock operations for Zerka and was assisting us in uncovering the elusive black market smuggling operation that appears to be operating at a Citadel station. A few weeks ago, he suddenly disappeared and hasn't been heard from since.
Why do you need my help? This sounds like something the TSF should investigate. But of course they don't have manpower, that's why.
Well, that's the problem. Our investigation wasn't exactly government-sanctioned.
So you need me to clean up your mess?
If it makes you feel better then, fine. Yes, I need you to clean up my mess. If the Council had kept us out of this business with Zerk in the first place, there wouldn't be any problems. But that's not important. The important thing is that Batono's gone missing, and I want to know what happened to him.
A little guilt on your conscience?
Maybe there is, but that's not the point. The point is, I want to know what happened to him.
Do you have any leads?
Not much, other than what I've already told you, and the fact he was investigating Docking Bay 3. I spoke with some Zerka guards near the docking bay, but they didn't seem like they wanted to cooperate with a TSF officer. Maybe you'll have more luck.
I'll see what I can dig up.
Thank you. Keep me updated.
I have some other questions about the bounties.
What is it?
Tell me about the criminals.
They were spotted by security cameras in the docking area, and we quickly moved in to apprehend them. We captured them shortly after you were placed under house arrest. Some sort of electrical malfunction, a side effect of the false Batu Rem's attack, enabled them to escape. They overpowered their guards and escaped into the Citadel.
So some more people escaped while the false guard was trying to kill us. So do you think someone was behind their escape?
I can't imagine anyone would want the help of killers like them. Perhaps the exchange, but they've never openly crossed us before.
What do you know about the criminals?
There are two of them, a Rhodian and a Deveronian. They're well armed and obviously extremely dangerous. They haven't left the station as far as we know.
I'll see what I can dig up.
All right, just be careful. We've already lost 2 good officers to them.
Another bounty?
What is it?
And let's just ask about Batu Rem.
You mean the assassin who tried to kill you, right? The real Batu Rem's one of us, and he's off the station on leave. I hope Batu's okay, though I'm expecting the worst. Shame. He was a good kid.
Yeah, so now we have information about the assassin, and we have also to find the real Batu Rem. Is there any way to find out about the killer's movements on the station?
Yes, we looked into it and found that he arrived via a tramp freighter in Docking Bay 3. Unfortunately, the cargo and passenger manifest as well as departure location was not disclosed to us. That's all the information I have for you.
I'll see what I can dig up.
If you find anything about the real Batu Rem, we'd like to know if he's safe.
And I'll be going now. Let's see, we have 3 bounties. Let's start by doing those. I believe 2 of them was in the Docking Bay 3. The Batu Rem one. These ones I really don't know what to do. And this one was also but let's see. It doesn't say now, but I believe he also said Docking Bay 3, so let's go to Docking Bay 3 first of all, to see if we can do some of these bounties. So, it was here, I believe. This was the path we went before by mistake. And there's another information terminal, which is good. So let's see. This is where we arrived, I believe. That's why we have a little bit of the map right there. Okay, this is Bay 2, so Bay 3 should be that way.
Greetings, sir. My primary function is to provide information about Citadel Station, Telos, and a variety of other topics. Please feel free to direct any of your inquiries to me, and I will do my best to answer your questions.
I'd like to know about Citadel Station.
Citadel Station is devoted entirely to restoring the destroyed surface of Telos. It is under the control of the Telosian Council. The restoration project itself is funded by the Republic.
I'd like to ask you about something else.
Please feel free to direct any of your inquiries.
I'd like to know about Telos.
The surface of Telos was destroyed via orbital bombardment during the Jedi Civil War. It is now largely uninhabited, save for a few research stations run by workers and scientists who have clearance to be on the surface.
Why is surface access restricted?
For a variety of reasons. Safety is the government's #1 concern. Also, there is a great concern towards the prevention of environmental contamination, the security of ruined military facilities, and other lesser issues.
And I'll be going now. So, Telos is the planet that was destroyed in the Jedi Civil War. And basically the planet is inhabitable, and both the Ithorians and Zerka are trying to restore the planet using different methods. Let's see. So this is Bay Dock Bay 3. This is Docking Bay 3. If you have no business here, please be on your way. I'd like some information about a passenger that came through here. I'm sorry, but I can't release that data to you. The confidentiality of travelers who come through our bay is one of our primary concerns. Persuade. We would probably be able to do force persuade, but we haven't unlocked it yet. Let's see. Don't worry, I'll be discreet with my inquiries. The killer is dead anyway. Perhaps, even so, it will incur some expense for me to find information you seek. So you want a little bribery? I mean, we don't have that much money. Let's see, how much would this expense be? I believe 25 credits would be sufficient. 25 credits it is then. Excellent. Now let me just bring up the passenger manifests. What was the passenger's name? Baturam. Very good. Yes, here it is. His departure destination was Nar Shaddaa. He was scheduled to return on the shuttle. That's all the information I have. In our business, the less information we gather, the less we have to give out. Our passengers are doubly protected. Okay, we lost some credits and we have a development in one of the bounties. We discovered that the assassin, who disguised as Baturam, tried to kill you in the TSF station, came to Citadel Station by way of Nar Shaddaa. Let's see, anything interesting? Okay, let's just keep going. This is a private docking bay owned by Zerka. Unless you have business here, please move along. I'm looking for a man named Batono. Yeah, I really thought both quests were here. Okay, we will talk with this general or so. You don't know, but he oversaw these docks. Look, I'm paid to guard this docking bay, not answer your questions. Inquiries about Zerka employees should be directed to the branch's executive officer, which is the lady who called us before. Zerka employee, then you do know Batono. You must be mistaken. Please move along. Yeah, a little slip of the tongue right there. You can tell me what you know or I can hurt you. Nah, let's just be going and we will be talking to the administrator, Jana Lorso. Let's go back to the entertainment module. There was a shop somewhere. We don't need to go to the cantina, so let's not do that now. Let's try this shop. Let's see if it has anything worthwhile. And here we are. Workstation. Greetings, my name is Dandis, and if you wish to purchase or sell goods, you have come to the right place. Avoid dealing with my brother, Shaman. He is unscrupulous and deceitful. I heard that, you means. Hear what you like, ruffian, I do not care. Do you see how he is? Disgusting. So, they're brothers and then don't like each other. Just let me shop. Okay, let's see. Dark Jedi Master robe. We don't have the money for that. We do have money for this one, but I don't think we really want one. It's everything a little bit expensive for us. A lightsaber crystal. I don't know if you want that right now. Some blasters. That's interesting, but too expensive. This one is really good. 2 strength and all saves +2. This one is even better, but we don't have money for this. We want nothing for now. What do you have, Saman, or whatever your name is? Welcome, you made the right decision coming to me instead of my brother, Dandies. He was not quite grasping the nonsense. I simply have principles. This is what I was referring to. So the other one is good and this one is bad. I guess that's why what we are doing here. Just let me shop. Okay, you have some more Jedi robes and the crystal green and some armor which not as expensive as the other one. Okay, I guess I will buy one of those and crystal green because I don't know when I will find another one and it may come in handy, and that's about it, I guess. Yeah, that's it. So let's equip the Chani battle armor, which gives 7 defense and allows dexterity bonus +3, which is what we have right now. So for now we will use this. Do you want to sell things? Let's not do that for now. Let's see if we can upgrade our armor. I had something in the minor uniform which I won't use anymore. Let's see. Yeah, I believe this one is better. +1 versus all type of melee damage. We don't want this one. Versus Sonic or versus Fire? Versus Fire. And this is it for now. Oh wait, we could upgrade Krea's sword, I believe. Let's see, melee, vibro sword. Yeah, we can. So let's just give her. I don't really know what Kin does. I will go for this for now. With this for now, I mean, it gives a bonus against droids, more bonus against droids, and it gives a +1 attack modifier, but damage penalty -1. We don't want that. Let's just go for this. And we are done upgrading our stuff for now. So, where do we want to go next? We have to go to the Zerka office, talk to Jana Lorso. If I'm not mistaken, it's in this map. Zerka Corporation, that's what we want.
Good day. I am B4D4, Administrative Assistant for Zerka Corporation's Citadel Station branch. How may I help you?
What can you tell me about Zerka?
Zerka Corporation has operations on many systems, providing everything from medical supplies to starship weapons systems. Here on Telos, Zerka Corporation is involved in the restoration project, which Zerka hopes will serve as a model for future operations of this nature.
And that's it. But I want to see Jana
Good day,
Lorso.
I am B. How may I?
I'm here to see Jana Lorso.
Of course. She has been expecting you. You will find her through the door and down the hall on the right.
Yeah, the dialogue was made for us to first ask about Jana Lorso and then about Zerka. There's an utility droid right there, just as the one who helped T3 in the tutorial, and I believe that's Jana.
I knew you'd come eventually. I'm confident that we will be able to reach a working agreement satisfactory to both you and I. But where are my manners? On behalf of Zerka Corporation, I would like to be the first to welcome you to Telos.
Let's see, let's not antagonize her right off the get-go. Does the name Batono means anything to you?
Batono? Of course. He was one of our former employees. Let me tell you something. There are far too many like him. Do-gooders who believe that because of the things Zerka must do to remain successful and profitable, we must be evil. They do not see the impracticality of their beliefs. They do not understand the realities of the galaxy. If certain funds must be paid, then Zerka will gladly pay. If competitors removed, then Zerka will do its part to forward progress. Batono could not see this. Before leaving our employ, he stole many of our records, then began to stalk our movements on the station. Harassment, but conveniently overlooked, sanctioned perhaps, by the Telosian authorities.
Calm down, lady. I get it. You are evil. You could just have evil written in your forehead. Let's see. He's gone missing. Do you have any idea where he might have gone?
I'm curious, though, as to why you are looking for him.
My reasons are my own.
I see. Well, I suspect he's putting his nose into something or another. People like him can't mind their own business, always needing to pry into matters that don't concern them. I do know he spent some time in the company of the Ithorians. I assumed that was the reason for his efforts, that he thought by inventing stories of Zerka's evil, he could put Chodo Habat and his incapable assistants in charge. But if you are searching for him, and find him, there would be a reward for any information of his whereabouts.
Yeah, lady, I don't really think someone needs to invent evil stuff about you. Okay, so this took a turn here because I can apparently kill the guy and get a reward from this lady. Let's leave it ambiguous. If I find no truth in these accusations, then perhaps I will tell you.
If your conscience demands it, then by all means. Just remember, a reward is waiting for you.
Okay. So let's see. Jana Lorso claimed that Batono often spent time in the company of the Ithorians on station. That's where we are going next. Okay, back to the residential module 082. Let's see. There's an Ithorian right there. Okay, there's an exit there, and here an exchange thug. Let's see. You have no business with exchange. Get out of here. Okay, no, I'll be going now. Can't we do anything with this? Hey, get away from there. Okay, I'm sorry if I want to do stuff. So, I don't think there's anything I can do here without killing the guy. Let's not do that for now. Okay, this is a new area and a terminal station here. Okay, we have a little bit of fast travel points now, so we can move faster. Etorian compound, just the thing we wanted. Welcome, how may I help you? Moses sent me to speak with Chodo Habat. Ah, you are the Jedi Moses spoke of. I will open the doors for you now and inform Chodo Habat of your arrival. He will be pleased to see you. Okay. So this is the equivalent to the Zerka, but light side. In this game, what is light side and what is dark side is really obvious. Unlike next games from BioWare, like Dragon Age and Mass Effect, to a point where the good versus bad, it's not really this clear. Let's see, this is the guy who called us, and this is the guy who wanna talk to. Ha, it gladdens me that you came. I am Chodo Habat, leader of the Etorians here. I am sorry to impose our troubles upon you, but I did not know where to turn until I sensed your arrival. You sensed my arrival? Yes, I am a priest of my people, an adept in the Force. I sensed an echo within the Force upon your arrival. It is a subtle disturbance, unless one is actively listening for it. I suspected you were one of the remaining Jedi, and hoped that you could help us. This is why I sent Moses to seek you out. Moses said you could heal me. What did he mean? The echo I felt upon your arrival was not a natural thing. It spoke of a great pain, not of the body, but of the spirit. It is as if you once felt the Force flow through you, then it was torn away, brutally and quickly. The echo comes from the hollow where it once flowed through you. I once felt the Force, yes, and it is slowly returning. It is a most unusual wound you carry. If you would permit me to examine you, perhaps I could help restore some of what was lost.
Your speech is filled with maybes and perhaps. You are bold to make promises of healing while the world under your care burns and dies. You may be able to help, but there is always a price, is there not?
Do not mistake me. It is not our desire to see any living thing suffer, but the suffering of Telos is all that consumes us. Tell me, do you know of the problems our restoration efforts face? You mean trouble with Zerka, right? Yes. Our first goal is to get the restoration project moving forward again. The Republic originally provided a droid intelligence to Citadel Station that would help manage the logistics of the project. It vanished some time ago. Vanished? How? That is not known. It may have been an accident. Perhaps the droid intelligence was overtaxed by the staggering size of the project and became irrational. Some among my herd suspect theft. A droid intelligence of that sophistication would fetch a high price on the black market. Others fear its disappearance the result of sabotage, by Zerka or some other organization that seeks to slow the restoration project or discredit us. But the how or why of it is irrelevant. At great expense, my herd has acquired a second, somewhat lesser droid intelligence to take its place. It will arrive at Citadel Station shortly. The Telosian government has offered a small escort, but I had hoped that you might see its safe transition from the docks to here. Might you aid us in this matter? Yes, I'll see it to you safely. My thanks. I will send word to my people. They will be awaiting your arrival at Bay 2, Dock Module 126. I'll return with the droid intelligence. But still I want to ask you about the other quest. My people await your arrival at Base 2 of Dock Module 126. Do you know anything about a man named Batono? Batono? I am sorry to admit that name is unfamiliar to me. I must admit I have little interaction with the other residents of this area, however. Are you sure? Lorso mentioned that he spent time here in the compound. It would not be the first time Lorso was mistaken. I assure you, I have never known of a man named Batono to spend time in our company here. Okay, he's probably lying to us. Let's just try to persuade the guy. Not like we have a choice. I'm looking for him on behalf of Lieutenant Gran. If I can locate him, it might prove the end of Zerka. I believe what you say is true, and it gladdens me to hear that it is Lieutenant Gran who is searching for him. I am sorry that I spoke untruth to you before, Maric. Indeed, I do know of Batono, and I know where he can be found. But even so, you must promise me that you will tell no one about this, not even Lieutenant Gran, without Batono's permission. Yeah, I could lie to him if I wanted to do the dark side quest. Let's see. I give you my word, Chodo. Very good. You see, Batono came to us for protection, and we found him an apartment where he could hide. Our security technicians ensured that he would not be found by Zerka's security division. You will find him in apartment C1, in the eastern portion of the residential module. I will give you the passkey to enter. Give him my apologies for revealing his hiding place, and my explanations. I hope he will not be too angry. I'll be going now. So, he's in an apartment near where we started, in house arrest, I mean. And it was kind of easy to persuade the guy, but let's just take it. Forgive me, Chodo, but the human, I could feel his suffering. I did not feel it until he stood before us, but then it filled my senses. Have you ever felt such an intensity before? Only once before, the day I came to Telos and strode upon its ashen surface. It is a planet's worth of pain. I do not know how he endures. It is because he has no choice. Perhaps in helping to heal a planet, it will help him become whole again. And this conversation that we should have no knowledge about, if you have already played this game before, it's actually a little bit of foreshadowing. But let's not talk ahead of ourselves. Let's see. We start. Yeah, it's supposed to be here because it's C1, I believe. Chodo Habat revealed that Hitorian hid Batono in apartment C1. Yeah, that's the one near ours. We will explore these apartments eventually, but for now, let's just go for C1.
What the? You're not CSD. What are you doing here?
Exactly what I was thinking. What's CSD?
Zerka Security Division. They've been known to break into apartments from time to time. Think they're above the law, you know how Zerka is. But I'm still curious why you're barging in here. Does a locked door mean nothing to you?
Just looking around.
Just looking around? In another man's apartment? You're either very crazy or very dumb.
I really don't want any of those. Why can't I just say Chodo sent me? Sorry, I'll leave you alone.
Just get out of here.
But if he's Batono, why shouldn't I... Why am I not able to tell him? Let's see. Nothing to see here. Let's just quick save and try again. I should be able to tell him I'm a friend.
You again? What do you want now?
You're Batono, right?
What? No, you must be mistaken. You're probably looking for a previous tenant or a neighbor.
Okay, so the other dialogue must be if I open the door, not with the card key, probably. Okay, let's see. Lieutenant Grant sent me to look for you.
Dole sent you? Can't say I'm surprised. He was the one who wanted me to come forward in the first place.
It's the right thing to do.
Easy to say that, but you're not the one Zerka will send its assassins after.
No, I'm not. If it's your safety you're worried about, you shouldn't. After Zerka is exposed, they won't dare to move against you.
Sure, but everything takes time. Testifying before the council's deliberation, time that Zerka could use to rub me out.
I have already my pre-notions about Zerka being evil and all that, but this was kind of a jump in logic. We are already treating them as the bad guys, but we technically don't know that much about them. But let's just go for it. The TSF can put you under its protection.
You might be right. I don't think Zerka has gone so far that it's willing to openly clash with the TSF. But Zerka has eyes everywhere. I'm not even sure I can leave this apartment safely.
Do you want to live in fear for the rest of your life?
What would you know? It's more attractive than the alternative.
Point taken. I know better than you think. The only way you can protect yourself is to strike back.
You're right, of course. It's not easy to sit around in this apartment, afraid of anything and everything, jumping at shadows. It sure would feel good to put a little fear into Zerka. See how Lorso likes a few sleepless nights of her own, all right? You've convinced me. Can you escort me safely to the TSF office?
Indeed I can. Let's see. I was a Jedi. I will see you safely to the TSF office.
A Jedi? Jedi or no, Gren wouldn't have sent you if he didn't think you could get the job done. All right, fine, but we need to get moving.
Come with me.
Lead the way, I'll watch your back.
Okay, let's see. I don't think I really needed to tell him I was a Jedi before, but okay. You found Batono in the apartment furnished to him by the Ithorians. Is he following us now? Yeah, he is. Let's just save. And we have someone trying to kill him right there. Let's just use energy resistance and go for it.
What do we have here? Batono, if I'm not mistaken. You've been a hard man to track down.
Who are you?
It doesn't matter who I am. It's you we've all been looking for. Executive Lorso sent me to take care of some unfinished business.
Lorso isn't taking Batono anywhere.
That's fine. We weren't planning on taking him anywhere anyways.
Nicely done. Let's... Okay... Yeah, this kind of armor doesn't let me use some force powers. Let's see. Force valor is restricted by armor. It's okay for now. I will keep using this for now, but I can still use force push, and we will do that.
I hear.
Yeah, you are down. Let's just do horror, and let's attack the one who is downed. And you just spam rapid shot in this one, and you go for him.
Say the word. Where that came from? Time to.
Yeah, one down. And let's try to push this one through. Yeah, no need for it.
That was a close one. We need to keep moving. Let's leave this mess for the TSF guards to sort out.
You're right. Let's go.
I have to hand it to you, I'm damned impressed. Not only did you find Batono, you convinced him to testify against Zerka to the council. And believe me, that's no small feat, considering I think Batono is as stubborn as ever.
You don't sound happy to see me, Kren.
Okay, this is a bounty, so I will ask for my reward. What about my reward?
Of course, I'm sure you have other things to be doing. The bounty is yours for finding Batono, and a bonus for bringing him back as well.
I don't have anything for you, but thanks for saving my life. I'll try and return the favor someday.
Thank you very much. Let's see. 300 credits, some light sides, and some experience. And we are a little bit light-sided. You, of course, will remain neutral, and you are a bit light-sided as well. And this is it. And I guess this is the end of the episode for now. We just completed a bounty. In the next one, we will go for the droid and eventually try to do the other bounties. Hope you liked it, and see you next time.